Good morning. Good morning. Good
Morning,
morning. What's
Dom.
up? What's up, Jason? How you doing?
I'm okay.
Tim, good morning. Good morning. Jason's okay. Oh man. It's a
Morning,
busy
everybody.
week, dude. I was telling everybody yesterday, like it's a busy week for teachers and students. I think mostly teachers. I think students are anxious and excited, and teachers a little bit too, but yeah.
But is
Morning,
it?
Dylan.
I'm sorry. I'm like I'm not on my top game today. Nor yesterday. I feel like disassociated. I'm like, is it all really worth being burnt out for? Am I even burnt out? Am I
Hmm.
anxious just because I'm thinking about Christmas?
Yeah.
I should just be enjoying this time. I'm just like, yeah, just a little toasted. That's it. And I feel like I shouldn't be, and it kind of annoys me.
Hmm.
How are you though? I mean, I'm okay. I'm not like a 4 to 10, but I'm okay.
So I have problems with times like this because I'm feeling excellent, amazing, and top level, but like obviously I don't want to throw that in your face.
No, please give
It
me
happens it happens to me a lot, like like sometimes with my wife too, where it's like she's having a bad rough day and I'm like, "Oh, fucking excellent." and then her, like, her response to that, like the way that she looks at me is I'm like, now I'm less excellent.
yeah. I'm on team MP today.
Good morning.
I'm not
In a
in a bad
mood.
mood. I feel good. I just feel like I'm not I feel like it's
Yeah.
like I feel like the past few months, like I've been pretty good in the morning and
Mhm.
like, I just have the habits I've been doing, like my habits have been great. And then it's like when I need them the most, I'm crashing.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
think that's
like,
what happens.
yeah. Uh,
It's like a weird, like, push and pull of life, like, this thing's a good for you and it really helps you get through it, but then, like, when you're in, like, a hard moment or when you have, like, a rough week or when you miss one, you get into this, like, downward, like, kinda like falling down a hill where it's like, okay, you missed one day. Like, if you just go back the next day, you'll be fine. But like missing one day kind of puts you in a little bit of a mood and you're like, oh, I just don't feel like it. Oh, I just don't, like, and it just keeps happening. And then before you know it, you're like, oh. But yeah, good morning, Keith. Good morning, Bukes. Good morning to everybody. How's it going, guys?
yeah, you said that very succinctly and correctly. It's like just at the bottom of the habit
Are they,
cycle right
Dylan?
now. But I like Thursday, like just a week ago, I thought I was doing really good, and then yeah, it's just I don't know. It just kind of it's like it's specifically with the teaching. It's like I'm trying to end on a good note, and the
Yeah.
kids want to not like the kids don't want to be well. Most kids don't want to be there. And I'll be honest with myself. We got 2 days left. They'd rather be home. But
Yep.
yeah, it's all just all unresolved questions in my head, and I'm here and I'm alive. I'm not sick.
That's good.
I
At least
had
you're
to
there.
I had to sit down yesterday and I wrote down the things that were like stressing me out, but then like there were a good amount of like equal good things that happened. I had to write those down too to pull me
Nice.
back out of it.
Yeah,
Um,
balance it.
yeah, and that's kind of a struggle right now. We went to the Denver Botanical Gardens last night as a family.
Ooh.
Went down to Denver.
Do
It
they have
was
like they do like a Christmas light show or something like that? They light up the
yeah,
garden or
yeah, it was pretty awesome lights. Kristen
yeah, those things
organized.
are cool.
Yeah, Kristen organized. It was nice. It was like a little brain break for me. Like I definitely wasn't at my peak parent performance. I was just kind of like it's probably kind of quiet, just trying to take it in and observe my kids being wackos while walking around with other people. and just trying
Um,
to control it.
Blast Breach, I don't want to get you going down a rabbit hole. Dylan was kind of joking around. We ran a print run of shirts and stuff like that like a long time ago, 2 years ago, and we haven't done anything since. So they don't exist. This is like a one off. No one really has, no one really has this. I don't even think Jason has one. Um, I
Of
just feel like wearing it. The hoodie.
I don't have a. Oh no, that's a great hoodie. I do have a
I
T-shirt.
know. So sorry, sorry.
No, that's
Yeah,
good.
I
I get.
think I messaged it because like we in our group chat, like you had said, I'm feeling run down, and then Blaze had also said like the same thing. Um, and you guys are still going though. Uh, and I just keep clicking on it, like I just like you guys will write anything, and I'll just click it. Don't do it, please. Don't test that. And Blaze had said the same thing, like, "I'm just feeling, I'm feeling the pressure." And then, like, my response to you guys was, like, again, not trying to, like, be like, "Ha, ha, ha," but it's like, I think that's just what comes with, like, even though teaching isn't seasonal, it kinda is seasonal because you have those, like, breaks, especially summer break, and, like, what Pulls Tim said earlier about, like, you get this 2 weeks off, and then it's like it feels like a long haul until, spring break or summer vacation, and you really gotta lock in, like, for some kids, like, especially if you're in, like, 8th grade or senior year teacher, like, this is their last year at that school, so there's just, like, a lot going on, and then you have that massive break, and so it's kinda like seasonal employment, um, and I know that seasonal employees have that kinda same thing, like, anyone who is a seasonal, like, Christmas, you know, like, store or something like that, like, they're getting their ass handed to them in December. But then, like, come January, February, they're like, "Oh, now what do I do?"
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, I can connect to the seasons part. I mean, because it's like it's not just like the adults going through the seasons. It's also it's the kids and like they're different every day. They're going through their own seasons. I don't really
yeah.
get caught up on the whole long haul until spring break. Like
Okay.
February seems to be like really short. I feel like it's. I always feel like February is like the shortest month because of weird schedules. Um, it's a. I didn't read the reading today until.
It's okay. We'll just keep talking about teaching because
Oh no, I
we
mean
got
there was the specific point about what it brought up was like um the living in the future
mhm. Yep.
because you're trying to plan something, you're trying to make something special or awesome, and then you're not focusing on the here and now. And I think that's exactly where I am. Like you get to this point of the year where like with the teaching, it's like want to end the year on a good note. Christmas is like a week away, New Year's is a week away, whole new half of the year coming up.
Mhm.
Like my head is consist. It's not like I don't know why I'm low why I know I'm low on energy. It's like I know I am, but it's like it's all about things that are not happening and will not happen and have not happened yet.
Yeah.
And I think that's where my disconnectedness comes from right now. Or just I'm just tired. Just tired. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, what everybody's bringing up is, like, so my friend Scott that owns this office, his wife is I always forget the letter, OT, occupational therapist, right? So
Hmm.
she works in the education system too, and it's very much the same thing. Like like what Blasters was saying, like he being her spouse, this is like her busy month, and then like the May June area where she's like really just getting hammered, and like I noticed that because he'll come in here and he'll be like, "Want to get a lunch beer? I need a lunch beer. It's been hard at home," and I'm like, "Yeah, I got you, dude." I'm always down for a listen. I'm always down for a chat. I'm always down to
Yeah.
help someone out, and be that guy. Um, so yeah, and I'm glad you came on because, like you said in the text, you're like, I need some Dom time, and. What is ordinary man? Look, here he is. David, good morning. I saw you in the background. I was waiting for you to reference the title page so that we could get into the reading.
Yeah, tell us about ordinary magic, Tom.
I mean, this is a page where we talk about all the time where it's kind of like a repeat of what we've been learning all month, and it's Ryan trying to balance out talking about death versus being present in life. So like you had mentioned before, like we're in we're always trying to do something, or we always have something to do. So we're always either planning or trying to figure out, groceries for dinner, or, how we're going to what we're going to get up to this weekend. This is the last weekend for a lot of people to do, Christmas shopping for family, or, people have Christmas parties. We're talking about holiday week next week. What are we going to do with ourselves if we're not working or and our kids are home? And all those thoughts are normal. You have to have them. Like you have to obviously, plan your day and your life and your week, but you got to be careful not to miss those ordinary moments, those garbage time, the time when your kid is trying to shake you out of those thoughts and that anxiety and that whatever, and say, Dad or Mom, can you, sit down on the ground and play a card game with me? Can you read me a book? Can we, go outside and play catch? Like, can we go play in the snow? Like, oh, I don't want to like find the snow clothes and do all that stuff. And it's like, I really have to think about this. And we got this big thing coming up this weekend and we got to clean the house. And it's like, we as parents, and like that's why we're here together, is to kind of like help remind each other, like, you're not going to be you're not going to be upset with yourself, and your kids aren't going to, be upset with you, and your friends that are coming over for a party aren't going to like comment about how dirty your house is, and it's not going to make you feel bad that you like took an hour out of your day and your planning to go be with your kid, play with your kid, have fun, like get out of that anxious mindset.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm sitting on the fence of that. That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Um,
Is getting out of the future, because future is anxiety for me at the moment. And I am trying to be like open about it, like especially with
yeah.
like Kristen, because like last Street said here, being a spouse to a teacher is a full-time job. It's like it's times like these where I'm having a really hard time like shouldering what would help, or at least
Hmm.
do it, you know, uh, with fidelity. So I'm sure she has some stories about that as well. Um, but I do try to like let her know that I'm there instead of just moping around or being quiet about it, or just trying to silently work through it.
Yeah.
Because in the past, I think that's what I've done. Just like it just kind of like shut up. I just kind of like push through it until it ends, until I like sync up with the
Do
cycle
you
again.
do you and Kristen tell your kids about it? Like, do you think you're like, are you able to make your kids aware, or like, in those moments at least, do you say, look, sorry, like this is just a busy week for dad?
Yeah, I told Kira the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm really struggling this week. Didn't really result in a conversation. Like Monday and Tuesday, past 2 days, we had like short conversations, just starting out with like, man, I am gassed today.
Hmm.
And I mean, she's there too. She's in seventh grade. Uh, I asked her like, what are your other teachers doing in your classes besides like catching up on grades that are missing, all that jazz? And it's like not a whole lot. Um, so I think there's a lot of like kind of sitting and waiting just from everybody,
Yeah.
and waiting to get to the next step.
Listen, Sean might be airing some dirty laundry. I'm just kidding.
I am affected with
To
it.
also help you.
Less about situations that involve people she doesn't know. Yeah, that's a good point, but I think I do an okay job of that. It's not like I'm bringing up like specific other people. It's like I do try to vocalize how I'm feeling, especially
Yeah,
especially if I'm like silent, because I think that's one of the things that I've done really easily in the past was like if I'm not at my best, I just kind of tend to clam
just
up,
quiet down. Yeah.
which could be interpreted in a billion different ways. Like I'm sure many people in relationships can possibly relate to, you know.
Yeah, but in reality, you're either stuck in your head thinking about stuff, or you just kind of like know that you're like worn down and lacking of any patience or, compassion or empathy, maybe, like, because you're like you're exhausted, and at some degree it's like, I think, because I go through these moments too. It's just not seasonal, it's more random, where it's like, if I'm kind of like moody or upset and sulking, I almost would rather the family notice and ask me, and, like, be curious. But if they don't, then it, like, I don't know, it almost like frustrates me. Like, do they even notice that I'm upset? And then things just start to tick me off a little easier. So it's like, I find that if I can just be silent and distracted, I won't get ticked off or upset at, like, the things that they're doing. And so maybe, yeah, I distance myself a little bit, so as not to make anything worse, so as not to, burst out my negative energy on the family. Like, I know they're having fun, but maybe they're having fun is bothered. It's like, sometimes when you're bothered or when you're upset, other people having fun around you, even though it shouldn't, it frustrates you. Like, why are they having fun and I'm not? Like, kind of like that kind of situation.
Yes, I
But you're stuck in, like, a mindset you can't get out of, and there's no fix for it. Like, there's no answer. Like, it's not like your wife and kids could just magically absolve that from you. Like, and even if they did just for a moment, it still will come back eventually. And who knows how long it takes before it comes back? Does it come back in 5 minutes, or does it come back the next day? It's
are you
tough.
are you asking me specifically, or are you just saying
Mhm.
what your
You
thought
can answer
process?
however you want. That was my
Um,
thought.
yeah, it's I can relate to that. It's like it's kind of like a weird space between like, man, I wish somebody would just kind of just ask a question versus I know this is gonna pass. I just need like a day,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. And like I said, like, no, letting them know, like David's saying, like, letting them know is like the easiest thing that you can do. And, you just hope that they take that in, and that they, you know, give you a little grace or space or whatever you need, or a hug. Um, but, like, at the end of the day, like, we're the parents. So at some point, like, we can only have so much, before it's like, no, like, your wife is like, yeah, I had a hard day too. Like, you need to lock in. Like, I don't care. Like, this is Christmas season. We're busy AF. Like, you're about to get 2 weeks off. Like, get over it.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. And I can totally relate to that. It's like sometimes I'm like, I don't like in my internal monologue is like, I don't have any reason to complain right now. It's like I'm about to have 2 weeks off where I don't have to do anything. Um, but it's
Yes.
still like it still affects people. It's still
It's like, you have those internal monologues. You're like, why am I feeling this? But, like, you just feel it.
yeah.
It's like a weird thing. Like, you're like, it's almost like when you're sick. Like, you just don't have control. like your brain and your brain is overriding, like one part of your brain is overriding the other part of your brain, like the part of your
Mhm.
brain that's like, just be happy, you're home with your kids, like you have a great life, you're alive, you're like not in a war torn country with no shoes, like. But then the other part of your brain is, yeah, but that's how my life always have been, I've always had a good life, but I'm really stressed out right now.
Yeah, just this particular moment, I just need a little bit of I just need a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am at right now. So that's all I have to say on that. I'm going to stop moping. I'm going into this day with intention of connectivity and presence and
It's like,
happiness.
find you're a human, it's a good day. Wait, Dom, step off your parent pedestal and be a human.
No, this is the Dom that we need right now.
It's hard to shut it off, but there's nothing you can do about something in the future until it's in. Yeah. So that's, that's part of the reading, which I don't know, Sean, if you have the book, or if kind of, I know you're new here, but if you do have the book, if you don't have the book, if you want the recommendation, this is the book, The Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday. You can find it anywhere, obviously. Um, if you want to connect, like I'm more connected on Twitter, I could always send you pictures of it if you wanted it, just so you can kind of get a handle on what it is and what it reads like. I'm going to get it. Okay, awesome. But yes, that's kind of what the reading is like, we get stuck in the future, and I think part of the I had this thought earlier, part of the anxiety about the future is that, like, obviously we don't know how it's going to go, and we don't actually have control of how it's going to go, how long it's going to take to get wherever it is that we're thinking about. And so that's kind of the reminder here, is to, like, when you feel like you're in that space, the easiest thing to do is to give in to whatever it is that your kids want or need in that moment. Like, and it's usually some form of your attention, whether it be getting you a snack, running around the house, playing a game, etc. Like,
Mhm.
that's kind of the one of the easier ways to do it, is to just double down on that burden, responsibility, joy, gift, blessing that we have all been given, which is our kids. Like, they
This
can
is a
easily distract you out of that moment.
Yeah. This is a perfect opportunity, a perfect situation where we've talked about it not for a while. This is one of those days where you got to
For
say,
us to talk about
"Hey,
it.
hey, I'm at like 20%." And
Yeah.
then the other person can be like, "Okay, well, I'm about 70 or 80, so I can kind of pick it up now." Because that goes back and forth. And Dom, you were at like a 95 and I'm at like a 10. So thank you.
But to be fair to my wife, like, I'm at a 95 in the morning, like, when I'm alone and I know I'm going to go to work. And then when I get home, like, she and I, we haven't established that percentage thing. But we do decent enough. I would say we fail often, and mostly on my side, because my energy just drops real heavily after a work day. These most recent work days when I've gone home early, it's been a lot easier for me to lock in and help out. Tonight I'll be spending the night here. We are taking the day off tomorrow. Weirdly enough, our kids, like everybody's kids, like, they get out on Friday. Our kids have a half day on Friday, but as a friend group, we all decided to pull our kids out of school the Thursday before winter break started, like, to give them an extra day off, because our kids don't have enough time off. And we're all gonna go to Knott's Berry Farm, like, the Christmas, to avoid the crowds, because all the crowds are coming next week.
Yeah.
That was really the goal, is to go when there wasn't crowds. And since two of the dads are first responders, get some good discount tickets too. So that
Mhm.
that was the other reason. Like, I guess it's like a weekday thing.
Yeah. Um, I'm going to leave 3 minutes early. I want to give myself a little bit of buffer time to to get my day
Get
started
a
here.
workout in, dude.
Missing
Go on a hike.
those. Gotta go out a
Go
whole
on a
week.
hike. Go on a run.
We're supposed to have like 80 to 100-mile-an-hour winds around this area.
Ooh,
They're shutting down
ouch.
the power
Oh, that sucks.
because it's going to be so windy here.
Yep. We had that
Um,
at our house too.
so we'll see how that goes.
How fun. How
Yeah,
amazing.
can't wait.
Hopefully you
All
don't
right.
have anything big planned. But man, have a good day.
Nothing outside. No.
Thanks for jumping in. I hope I was able to recharge you a little bit.
You gave me 2 out of 10 points.
I
So
gave you
I'm at
like
a 4.
I'm like 3 Celsiuses in one.
That's what I'm missing. Haven't had my Celsius yet.
Bro,
I had a cup of coffee. Ugh.
get out of here. I mean, that's obviously the reason. You can't go from like a much more better source of caffeine to fucking mud water and like expect to be fine.
Yeah.
Especially
All I
during the
have is
busiest time of the year, bro.
all I have is an orange left, and that's the worst way to start.
Mm,
Oh wait.
no.
Okay. I
Peace
gotta
vibe,
go.
dude.
I
See
love
ya.
you.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
See you guys. Bye, everybody.
Team, you took me to an 8 to 10. Well, I'm glad we did that for you, David. And thank you for stopping in. Everybody, thank you so much for showing up day in and day out. I just did some a little bit of sleuthing last week, and I was realizing that one of the first episodes that I can see of myself was episode 118. So it's just crazy to think that we're on 400 something now. So I've done like basically a year, which is wild. So yeah, it's really appreciate you guys all here. Though that's the whole reason that I do it. If you guys weren't in the chat, you guys know, like I would just be up here struggling. So I always appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to stop what you're doing and type into your phone or computer. It makes it so much better. I know you're a fly on the wall, Dylan. It makes it even better when you do it because I know you're driving. And I know you shouldn't be texting and driving, but like, still appreciate you. So yeah, thank you guys. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same channel, all those things. Come in, stop in and say hello. And again, if anyone wants to come up on screen, let me know, hit me up. Sean Blastreese, if you ever want to come up, let me know. I know you're a streamer, so it's not like you're not used to this, but we can connect. If you're on Twitter or X, my name is very similar on there. You can find me by going through VDads or My Daily Dads. That's mainly where I do all my communication is on Twitter. But not sure if you're involved in that app at all. Some people are, some people aren't. But yeah, have a good day, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.